Hey there, good morning, I'm John. Today is Friday, March 7th, 2025, and this is my daily vlog, the last one of the week here on Friday. Each morning I come in here, turn the lights and camera, and report to you what I've been doing next, and how it's going in my endeavors to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. And it's the end of the week. We continue a midweek stat slide without another tentpole video in the middle of the week. We continue to put out regular stuff. Some shorts have gone out. The weekend is coming though, so I'm hoping for a turnaround this weekend to see some little uplift in some of this. I fully expect we will, but yeah, quite honestly, I feel a little downtrodden right now with the consistent dip in stats. But we'll get to that. Let's start by talking about yesterday. Yesterday, I did the production, all the production for Friday plays. Remember, I had it lined up to do. I got the stand-up recorded in the morning. I got the gameplay and the editing done first thing in the afternoon. Also in the middle of that, well, I got it finished editing and everything and released to members, of course. It'll come out to everyone today. In the midst of that, there was a gap in the morning where I couldn't really jump into the next part, but I had some time, and so I produced the. We talked yesterday about the parts of the tier video I'm working, so I produced the actual tier, the dragging of covers up into the chart and the layout of that, and again, it's not difficult or complex, but it's a little time consuming. You bring all the images in, you line them up, and you record that, and you pre-produce, and you pop up the letters and all the things that I do. So it took about 45 minutes or so in the midst of kind of the last thing I did before I went out the door for lunch. So got myself well teed up for what I need to do today. What I also yesterday had a little meeting with George. We had I booked my travel for that thing that's a consultant thing coming up in a few weeks. Just to lock in prices, stuff like that. So just kind of some housekeeping things, I guess you would say, just overhead stuff that you have to take care of that doesn't produce something, but it's got to be done. So let's talk about those stats that are frustrating me. So I'll bring my chart up here and I'll show you, I'd like to be at or above this midpoint, which is 13,000 views and 130 subscribers. The subscribers continue to do well. And 171, same as yesterday. Views are down a little bit. You can see the last 28-day chart, how it's just been a constant slide most of the week since Monday. 9.6 thousand views, so below 10. Above 10 is like, below 10 makes me really frustrated. I expect we'll see a spike over the weekend, I hope, because we'll have Friday plays today. I'll have a tier video Saturday. I would expect George will have a bit by bit on Sunday. I'll have a podcast going live in one of the mornings. All of that should contribute to an influx of stuff. And then I want to make sure I only got 3 videos out myself this week instead of 4 because the tier video kind of takes a double duty. So we'll see if I can't increase that again next week and further bolster these stats. So we'll talk about today then. So I have to do the last little bit of podcast preparation because in the afternoon, Mo, George, and I will record the next episode that we'll edit on Tuesday. That Friday plays will come out at 3. I always kind of steward that when it comes out and kind of watch and respond to comments. I'll be doing that. But overall, my goal today, it's just a big editing day. I have the last little bits of my tier to produce. I have to shoot the gameplay, record the gameplay, produce the gameplay, and edit it into a frame with the year and the cover art and everything. Yesterday, when was it? Whenever I did it, I shot the stand-up already. So once I get the video, so now I have the parts, I have the on-cam and all the script, I have the tier itself. The gameplay is the last little bit. I'll be able to produce all that and edit it today. So today is largely an editing day for that tier video that will come out Saturday morning. And then at the end of the day, as I said, I get together with the guys and we'll record the next episode of the show, and that will be that'll put a bow on the week. A week that was productive, if not generative of the results that we want. But these are the kinds of times where I just have to remember, hey, we're seeing growth. It's going to grow again. It's going to come back up. And I know I'm preaching to the choir. Many of the other creators who were here, Silver Blue and Hobo and MC Murr and Jeff stops by occasionally. All of you who you know this. You're seeing the same stats dips that I am, and it's frustrating. But many of the things we're creating are evergreen. I have high hopes for the things that the tier that we have coming out. I have a lot more thrift stuff that seems to do very well, so more of that I'll get to. Just kind of pacing that out. There's plenty to do. It's picking the right things to do, getting them done, getting them in front of people. Wait for things to pick up some more. So, okay, that's the end of my doom and gloom update for today. It's a downer, but that's the reality of this vlog, is that it's an experiment like this is not a daily celebration. It's work. It's ups and downs, and you know, as much as we enjoy celebrating the ups and the victories together, you know, that's what the reality is sometimes you go through periods that aren't delightful. You know, they're like, oh, you're just putting in the work and not seeing the results that you want. Boo-hoo. That's probably not as entertaining as let's look at some great stats, but it's what it is. I'm sharing the real experience with you, even on days when I don't feel so awesome. We skipped talking about the subscribers. We gained some more subscribers. It's, you know, the count doesn't matter today. We had more important things to talk about. So, yeah. Don't mean to end the week on a downer. I'm always thrilled that you're here. I'm always excited to continue to do this work. I wake up each day remembering that, yeah, whatever's going on, positive or negative, you are doing what you want to do, and you are currently self-employed, doing what you had hoped to do since you've been laid off. And I'm not homeless yet. Still working at it. All right. No more of that. Let me go get busy, get something productive done. I'm going to thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. If you're here every day, you already know that I love you for that. Have a great Friday, an even better weekend. Don't forget to do something good for yourself on all 3 days. And I will talk to you again next week. Bye-bye.